Daddy Freeze? What's going on? The question here is, did you knock her when she was still legally married? Because if you did, no problem.
Daddy Freeze is in big trouble. That might cost him his integrity. And VeryDarkman is just making it worse.
I'll need to bring you on my life to come and clear yourself the way they bring people.
Guys, do me a favor and watch this video right here.
I know I've spent my money. I know I've used good lawyers. I know I've tried to vindicate myself and clear my name. And I lost. We paid the 5 million.
That 5 million that you heard he's supposed to pay or he paid is because Daddy Freeze committed adultery. Oh yes, Daddy Freeze go do the nakados. Oh yeah. And this case even gets more serious.
Preacher they preach that person wife that you go duke. Don't worry, the money where you don't want to give tithes, you go pay her for Toto.
The ex-husband too is wicked though. How you want to do this to Daddy Freeze? Own Daddy Freeze, 5 million won't collect from man just like that? And I felt a little pity for Daddy Freeze. But after what he said in this video I'm about to play for you, I was like, hey, this ex-husband should have taken 30 million.
It's as simple as that. It's 5M, 30M, 70M, 100M.
Oga Shakara. Now listen, the issue here is not how he committed the adultery with someone's wife. No. But how long ago this issue happened and why they are bringing it up now. Now stay with me here.
Whether you say na old story or na new story, why did you plug the woman Toto when she's still married?
The reason why they are bringing this issue up now is because the woman that Daddy Freeze did it with is his current wife. Oh yes. Daddy Freeze just stole another man's wife. How about this story? Go see this. Everybody calm down. Calm down. No, what's all this noise? If you don't calm down, no go talk. If you don't calm down, no go talk about this situation. Now. Yeah. Now. Can't take granite. But the most interesting part of this issue was when Daddy Freeze said this.
Let me not say we can never lose. I'm not the one judging the case. By the grace of God, we will not lose.
Man of God, I thought you were not too much of a church goer. Where from this? So to those confused, 12 years ago, this fine bobo right here met a young woman in church.
And they go through my torment. They go through our torment. And we just jam many years later for church. I think.
You think? So guys, they didn't meet in church. I don't know where they met.
Okay, sorry, it was not church. We did not meet in church. We met somewhere else. Then I think she now invited me to church, or I invited her to church. It was something along those lines. You see, do you know why I don't remember how we met?
Daddy Freeze met this woman wherever he met her. But the issue was that this woman was not single. She was married. Calm down. There's more to this story. As to what she told Daddy Freeze or what Daddy Freeze knew at that time, we don't know. The woman was called Benedicta. Benedicta was all about that dick till she got caught. This was what the media told us, or me, from the story. It was alleged. I had my doubts. I did. And now the news going around was she was caught by her husband cheating on him with Daddy Freeze. Now this is the news that the whole internet is feeding us. And I want you to imagine this. For 12 years, this lawsuit has been ongoing.
My anger is not even the case. The case has been on for 12 years.
And according to Daddy Freeze, he was never getting a good case. Guys, pay attention to this video.
Even in the court of appeal, we did not lose. They did not say that my case was not good. They only said that why did we not take it to the lower court? Why did we bring it to the court? That they don't have the jurisdiction to hear it. And we said we did not get justice in the lower court. That's why we came to you. But I know we'll get justice in the Supreme Court.
But it seems that there was one question that Daddy Freeze is avoiding. And that question is very important.
The question here is, did you knock her when she was still legally married? Because if you did, no problem. I'll need to bring you on my life to come and clear yourself the way they bring people.
There's more to this story. You know what? I'm beginning to love Daddy Freeze.
The question here is, did you knock her when she was still legally married?
That is the question again. Like I said, this news popped out of the blue for everyone, and Daddy Freeze is very angry and infuriated because the blog sites and the news publications did not fact check.
My anger is not even the case. The case has been on for 12 years. You see, if it was last week's case, my anger is Punch newspaper and this irresponsible form of journalism.
Man no day. I beg you, I get family feed. Most of the things they said might be true, but some of them they omitted some things. You get me? Now with all this thing happening, the wife of Daddy Freeze, or should I say the wife who in quotes committed the adultery with Daddy Freeze, came to clear the air.
I divorced my ex 12 years ago. I filed for the divorce. So if they're trying to change the narrative to make it look like I was caught in an adultery and he divorced me, that is not the case. I filed for a divorce from my ex.
Okay, now this statement that she's bringing up right here changes everything. It changes everything. This was not what the news publications were putting out.
I filed for a divorce from my ex based on our sexual differences, our sexual orientation. We have different sexual orientations.
Madam Duro, wait, Madam, can you come again?
That is the story that can never ever change. No matter how they try to disguise it. I filed. And I remember quite clearly in court, my lawyer asked them if they had any evidence whatsoever to show that I knew who Daddy Freeze was, or Daddy Freeze knew who I was before 2012. They should bring the evidence forward. Up until today, no singular evidence to show that I knew who Daddy Freeze was before I filed for a divorce.
Wait, I don't know. I love her confidence and her articulation. Wow. I'm sure that was what made Daddy Freeze fall in love with her. Daddy Freeze!
Women that think that because they are going through divorce, it's like saying presently, if you, Eduche, should date, she will decide that she wants to start dating, she is committing adultery, right? Legally, they will say Eduche is committing adultery because her divorce is not yet final. But is she still practically married to you? The answer is no, they are not, right? So any woman that files for a divorce and decides to start dating is an adulteress. But any man that files for a divorce can go ahead and remarry even before that divorce is finalized.
Okay, I get it. I get what she's saying.
Men can remarry even without filing for a divorce from their ex-wives. Men can remarry even without asking permission from their wives. But women cannot date after filing for a divorce. That is the country we live in, and that is why I am doing this live. You see, this narrative has to change. Women are not slaves. When a woman files for a divorce from a man, she's no longer married to that man, and the divorce is taking years to happen. If that woman should find love, she has every right to be happy in that relationship.
Now here is where the main problem is coming from. The real reason why Benedicta's ex-husband decided to punish Daddy Freeze is because of a custody battle. Listen.
I asked for joint custody. My ex asked for sole custody. That's where all this problem is coming from. Why would you ask for sole custody? You are telling me you have a sister that is mature enough, a sister you trust to raise my children. So I should hand over my children that were 10-year-old, 8-year-old, and I think 6-year-old to your sister to raise, right?
Well, her story is kind of beginning to make sense though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not siding with her and I'm not siding with anyone still. This situation right here is very, very sensitive.
I'll bring the man come my life. Ingo can tell us in part of the story.
We need to hear from the ex-husband's side too. I mean, you'll never understand a situation like this until you've gone through something like this again. I'm not saying I want to go through that. I don't want to understand. Oh yeah, take him. So guys, what are your thoughts? Tell me in the comment section below. Hey, before you leave, like and subscribe to this channel. And also go and subscribe to my music channel. You see that remix that you saw yesterday? Yeah, that Rema thing that you were all jamming and all. Yes, there's more of that. Go. Until then, she's crazy like a fool. Yeah. Freeze. Georgia, by the way you look.